Yo, what's Gucci, man? It is your boy Kish coming back with another 2K21 video for you guys. And firstly, we are on the road to 100 subscribers, man. If you like what you see, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and without further ado, let's move on to the build. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you my Kawhi Leonard build, and we're going to choose shooting guard for the position. Now, no cappuccino, I know he is a small forward in real life, but you just don't get the same badges and same boosts as you do with a shooting guard. Shout out to my boy Andre, who suggested I do a Kawhi Leonard build for you guys. If you have any suggestions like Andre, please let me know in the comment section below, and your boy shall see what he can do. Now, when you think of Kawhi Leonard, you think of shooting and defending. This guy was the finals MVP last season. He won the championship with the Raptors. You know, he's quite diverse, he's quite versatile on the court, but he is mainly shooting and defensive orientated, which is why I'm going to choose the defending and shooting pie chart. Moving on to the physical profile for this build, we're going to be choosing the pure agility pie chart, and that's because you get high speed ratings. I know Kawhi is quite strong in real life, but in 2K I feel like having the high speed attributes will help, you know, with offense and both defense, so I think that'll complement this build quite well. So moving on to the attributes to this build, we have got 84 close shot, 77 driving layup, 73 driving dunk, and 59 standing dunk, which leaves us with 5 finishing badges. Now for shooting, we have an 83 mid-range, an 80 3-pointer, 88 free throw, and a 48 post fade, which gives us 17 shooting badges. Moving on to playmaking, we have a 78 pass accuracy, 75 ball handle, and a 30 post moves, which gives us 11 playmaking. And then finally for defending, we have 85 perimeter, 85 lateral, 90 steal, 47 offensive rebounding, and 73 defensive rebounding, giving us 18 defending badges. Moving on to the body shape for this build, as mentioned before in my other build videos, it doesn't really matter what you choose, it doesn't affect your build, it all depends on what you think looks the best. So for the sake of this video, I'm going to be choosing defined. So moving on to height, we're going to keep the height as 6'5", and I know Kawhi Leonard is 6'7" in real life, but look at the downgrades in speed, acceleration, vert. I mean, you lose some shooting as well, and you also lose playmaking quite heavily, so we're going to keep this at 6'5". Moving on to the weight for this build, we're going to be choosing 175 pounds, and as you can see, we get 89 speed and 80 acceleration. We do lose some strength and some attributes, but you know, that speed boost is really going to compensate moving up and down the court of transitions for both attacking and defending. Moving on to the wingspan, you have different options here. You can go all the way to the left to boost shooting the most, all the way to the right to boost, you know, defending, but we're going to go for 84.2 inches. And as you can see, we have a lot of defensive upgrades. We also have some finishing, but we lose a tiny bit on shooting. However, with the shooting badges, I feel confident with this build that you can make shots consistently. For this build, I don't recommend you have slasher because you're not really slashing orientated. However, I do recommend you choose either spot up shooter or lockdown defender, and for the sake of this build, I'm going to be choosing spot up shooter because I want to get the most boost attributes when it comes to shooting. And as you can see, we have made a two-way mid-range shooter. Moving on to the badge selections for this build, now we have 5 finishing, 17 shooting, 11 playmaking, and 18 defending, so we do have quite a mixture of things. However, we do only have 5 finishing, so for that reason I am going to be choosing contact finisher on gold and fancy footwork on silver. I don't really see any other setup apart from this, to be honest. I mean, you can still have contact dunks without the contact dunk animations with gold contact finisher, so I definitely do recommend having this on gold, and then fancy footwork on silver, at least to help with those hop step gathers and, you know, getting the positions ready for those finishes. Moving on to the shooting badges for this build, we're going to have range and hot zone hunter both on Hall of Fame. Now these are the most 2 overpowered badges in 2K20. It's most likely going to be the same, if not the same as 2K20. Difficult shots will help with, you know, shooting off the dribble. Catch and shoot will help, you know, hitting a jump shot immediately after a catch, and then green machine to help with those flashes, and deadeye, you know, when it comes to contested shots, you know what it is. So moving on to the playmaking badges for this build, I definitely recommend quick first step and handles for days on gold. That's a no-brainer. Bailout and unblockable at least on bronze, but I like having that on silver, and needle thrower at least on bronze to help you make those tough passes. So moving on to defending for this build, you know what it is, man. Clamped and intimidator both on Hall of Fame. Pogo on gold, rim protector and rebound chaser both on silver. Pick dodger to help you, you know, off the screens, get through those screens, and then interceptor when it comes to stealing the ball in passing lanes. But as mentioned before, it is all about how you play as well, so this is just my recommendations, but feel free to mix and match, find what's best for you with your playstyle. But that's it for today's video, guys, man. If you like what you see, smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for new content. Shout out to my boy Andre, who suggested I do a Kawhi Leonard build for you guys. If you have any other suggestions, let me know in the comment section below, and your boy shall see what you can do. It's been your boy Kish, and I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. Peace.